At a certain point we will arrive at an envelope of this. Type on the character, where precisely there are all the elements, which are these in a single workspace. In this case, we can see that there are all the coordinates. On my file, because they have been generated step by step on the elements. A part that could be a bit difficult are, for example, the hands. Let's make an example of the hands. I go to isolate this type of object and we see an unwrap. You see, there are several pieces that are these. Now, let's do it again together. When I have an object like this in Unwrap, you see that there is a cut here, a cut here, a cut here. These green lines are the cuts that have been made. Let's assume that on this type of object, I put the pivot back to the center there. Are no coordinates. So modify, let's go to UV coordinate. Clear, there is nothing left. I say unwrap, it obviously offers me its coordinates. Which are obviously not coherent because they are all with distortions, etc. etc. We will have to make decisions. A decision will be to hide for a moment what the seams are and see instead the areas of the seams which are blue. That can be useful to go and stretch the mesh on some portions that we decide to create. So we will make this type of game. Let's say for example on this. Let's convert this. Then I could get to example up to here. If it stops, then we go to select and add it. Or we can also take this. Double click. Let's do it like this. Here we do it all on the side. We have this type of area. They are areas of delimitation that we will need to go and then select certain polygons. Here, for example, I did it up to here. They must also be done on these. Here, as you can see, we had previously made a cut up to here. So then we went down. So in this case, we already have 3 distinct areas. When I have a distinct area, I can go and select that area. If it does not close, it means that there are still polygons that have not been closed, for example down here. So on the sides. So we will do this. To go and determine another area that could be. For example, also this one. Here a double click and it does the whole thing. To have the palm of the hand, we can close it here. We make it get here. Double click with the control key. We still do this conversion here. So we have here where there is the thumb. We do a test. I select one and say OK. I select this and say OK. Up to here, however, you see, he in this case goes forward. So I need a line also directly here or here. We could do this. Is that? Double click. Double click. We get here. Double click. We close it. We do the check again. This area is delimited. This is delimited. This is delimited up to here. When I have an area of this type, I could do a quick map or directly here a quick pill and he relaxes me this type of shade. Then I take it and I move it here. Also in this way, quick pill, there is a bit of a particular vertex. Here you see, it makes a strange shape that could probably be down here. You can then try in this case, going on the classic map. These data are selected with the active control key. They scale toward the outside. Let's do it this way. A little bigger, otherwise we see nothing. Here we have scale. We go on a vertex and we scale here. If you see it on one, Ctrl Z with the control key. We also select this one and we go a bit to the outside in such a way that it is wider. Then you click outside, otherwise it does the pill on that object. Here it is. Start relax. Okay. Then obviously it is measured in proportion. This is item. You see that he is already relaxed. And then there is practically this part, that would be this one. Here you can also do the games that we have seen previously. Quick planner map and quick pill. We do it without quick planner map. Quick pill already takes it to measure. So in practice, in relaxation. So play a little as you prefer. If, as I said previously, there are areas that are in proportion a little bigger than the rest. For example, this one. Here we have already seen that you will go to select, for example, the vertices. Grove selection. You go a bit to the outside. Soft selection. So you make a selection of soft selection. You open eTools for as regards relaxation with very low coefficients. Because otherwise it becomes too strong. You see that you can still relax. So, or also with this. So you decide then how to proceed. Once this is done, soft selection is obviously deactivated. We will select all elements at the polygonal level. I prefer rescale. Pop Custom. They are closed directly here inside. Collapse 2. And here we have our coordinates, as set also up here. If we have areas that are too big compared to this, we will do the same game of relaxation of the vertices. With the relaxed inside, unwrap. For the fingers it's good or bad, the same game. If I go here and I say detach, I'm going to take the finger. Unwrap UV. I realized that here I made lines with PL SAMs with this instrument. I turned around on all the arches up to here, so as to have this upper part. That would then be this. Also here quick planar map. I made the nails in single mode, so they are the part. The palm item as we said previously. The same procedure. The thumb alone. In the back.